Alrighty. Hey, Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. What are we doing and where are we at? Well, what we're doing is we're with Behind the Mountains and we're going to be camping. And say hi to Dana. Dana?
Hey, guys.
Alrighty, so Dana's got a YouTube channel as well. And as you guys know, I've been traveling all the way since, all the way from PA. And we got to Ventura area and we did our Sunday Night Live. And then today we're hooking up with Behind the Mountains, and he's taking us on a two-day camping trip. And so this is going to be a random adventure for me because I've never been here before, right?
This is a really cool place. I think you're going to enjoy it. Where we're at now is actually, it's called the Carrizo Plains National Monument, and it's the largest grassland here in California, and it's probably one of the most diverse grasslands in the country. It's, I think, just over 250,000 acres.
Wow.
Very diverse as far as the animals, as far as the history. This particular area was the meeting place for three different tribes of Indians. They would meet here. There was a place called the Painted Rock, where they would come to have meetings. I believe one of those tribes was the Chumash Indians, which are primarily like a coastal tribe, because we're roughly about probably 30 to 40 miles inland.
Wow.
And they would come out here, they would hunt. There's a lot of tool elk here, there's wild pigs, there's many different kinds of birds. This particular area, as you get further in, is actually a sanctuary for the California condor.
Wow.
So they nest here. So this place is really important to this area because it has so many different plants, so many flowers. We're in a super bloom. Normally it does not look like this. It's dry, very barren. The temperatures get up to 114 degrees out here.
Wow.
And so this is rare. It's about 40 degrees.
Yeah, and as you guys saw in the intro, we drove over a mountain. So we were in snow earlier, and then it was sunny on the way in, and that was probably close to 58 when we left. Yeah, around 58 degrees, and then the lowest we saw was 26 degrees when we came over. We were at about 5,000 foot of elevation, but man, I think we're gonna have a treat with all the bloom. I think we hit this at the right spot.
It should be cool, and I'll try to give you guys, as much history as I know. I know a little bit about this area. So
Awesome. So that's why we came. All right. Well, yeah. What are we doing next?
We're gonna head down the road, see how far we can get.
All right. So we're gonna, I guess the road, Dana was saying that it goes from macadam to dirt to macadam. There's some dips. The road may be impassable out that way, but if we can pass, we're gonna pass. All right. We ready?
We're going to it.
All right. And then we got to get Marley. So you guys are going to see Marley. And go check out Behind the Mountains' channel to kind of get a refresh of what all he does. Yes. And we're looking forward to it.
Cool.
All right. Here we go. Yeah, I think we're in for a treat. This is going to be amazing. Look at all the hills and just the flowers that are starting to bloom. And man, the sun's peeking through the clouds. Yeah, so we're just going to continue to head out this road here, and then we'll get set up. He's got a spot picked out that we might go to try to camp. Yeah, during the intro, one of the things you heard was like it sounded like gunshots. It's actually these cattle grates so that the cattle don't cross. And that was a couple vehicles going across those, and it was going bang, bang. So that's what that was. Oh, look at that yellow on that mountain. Or not mountain, that hill. Wow, beautiful. Yeah, you got purples and yellows and kind of orangish colored flowers, but those yellow ones are really popping on the sides of those hills. Here's another one of those cattle grates, but look at the purple flowers right past there. Wow, it's incredible. Now we're getting into some dirt road, so it's going to get a little bumpy here. Yeah, now we're cutting more across the valley. Yeah, we're more in a flat area now. This is nice. One of the things we stopped at here when we're coming across the valley is Dana said something about this, and can you tell us about it a little bit?
Yeah, it's very interesting because this, in California, we have the San Andreas fault line, and that runs through most of our state, and this is actually where the fault comes to the surface, where you can physically see it. The rest of it, you know, is underground. You're not going to really see its formation. This is actually where it came to the surface, and about 15 miles up this big crack here, there was a creek, and I want to say in the late 30s there was an earthquake that actually sent that creek flowing backwards. You know, it was like a 9.0 earthquake.
Wow. Wow.
And so that's kind of when this really opened up and formed. And people drive by this and don't realize what this is. And this is actually the fault line.
Wow. So we're standing on the Andreas fault line. So looks like they put some cement here so that it didn't continue to wash out through the road.
Exactly.
So we can pass through here. So we can say we're standing on a fault line.
Yeah.
And it ain't our fault either, right? No. So we're going to continue to head on out here. So,
Perfect.
All right, that sounds good. I don't know. Did you see Marley? We'll show her later. Yeah, right after that fault line, you get back on some macadam here. So we're going to be on this for a little stretch. But look at those flowers. That is so cool. Okay, we turned off onto just a single dirt road. So we're going to cut back across the valley. I see a lot of purple flowers way out there, so hopefully I can get close enough to get a better picture of them. Wow, would you look at all the yellow flowers. So the purple ones are way out there to the right a little bit more, but look at that. I'm going to see if I can get out and get a couple pictures. Yeah, this is amazing. There's so many different varieties of flowers. I haven't even gotten a picture, I don't think, of half of them. But as you can see, Dana was telling me just a little while ago that this bloom that we're having right now is like about once every 10 years. They have had so much rain here in California that it's created this super bloom out in this valley. It is amazing. And we're here to see it all the way from Pennsylvania. You can see the dust coming off the ground there. Yeah, right behind Dana's car. Yeah, so behind the mountains is taking us to an old homestead that's out here in the prairie. So I'm going to check it out real quick. Oh, wow, this is awesome. You were saying about it.
It really is.
Yeah, so this is the old homestead.
It is.
Oh, wow.
This is one of roughly about 40 homesteads, and they're spread roughly about 10 miles apart. Just to give you an idea of how big some of these ranches were.
Yeah.
This particular one is probably one of the medium-sized ones. It's 3 bedrooms. What we're standing in is the living room.
Okay.
And they had a wood-burning stove that they would use for cooking. And there's no insulation. And if they did have insulation, it was something like newspaper, cardboard, really anything,
right.
You know, blankets, anything that they could use.
Yeah, because the wind's very strong blowing through here. Yeah. Oh, that view out the window is awesome.
We are on the open plains, and so
right.
It's not uncommon to get a small tornado to come through here.
Oh, really?
And a matter of fact, you can look around here. There are holding tanks that they used for water.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of those holding tanks are completely collapsed.
Oh, we saw some when we drove in.
And that's from the wind.
Oh, wow.
And so they would get up early, probably start their day, 4, 5, 6 in the morning,
Yeah.
and they'd work until 11
Oh, wow.
because it got so hot.
Yeah, what's the average temperature gets down here? Oh, like the highest.
For summer, 114.
114. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Surprised
and
this
then
isn't
winter,
Death Valley.
like now it's probably around 50, maybe lower.
Yeah.
Tonight it's probably going to get down to 20.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you get extreme both ways.
Yeah. So some of the farm equipment that's here, like what all is the farm equipment? There's like, I saw harvester?
They have harvesters, and the interesting thing about those harvesters is they could be pulled with a vehicle, but chances are they had 16 to 20 horses that would pull those harvesters, and it would take 8 to about 10 guys to run just one of those. And they usually have 2 or 3 of them running at a time.
Oh, wow. And then, so what was some of the other equipment there?
Well, they have the storage for all the grain.
Okay.
They probably had storage for all the equipment that they needed, any kind of tools.
Right.
Because when you live out here, you've got to carry a spare.
Yeah.
Everything.
True.
As a matter of fact, if they had a vehicle, a lot of them would have two of the same vehicles, because if one had a problem, they'd pull the part off the other.
One, yeah. So there, it looks like animal activity in here. Yeah.
There's a lot of owls that nest in these buildings because we're on the plains. There's no other place.
Oh, that's true.
And so any kind of buildings, you'll see fox activity. You'll see mountain lions, bobcats. I mean, they all use this space.
Yeah.
To be sheltered.
Huh. And potentially us too. Yeah.
Yeah. So tonight,
yeah,
I think we can probably come in here and maybe do some cooking, have some coffee.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll get us out of the wind.
Absolutely.
Because the wind is pretty brutal.
Yeah, it's blowing. And it seems like it's picking up a little bit because it is getting a little cloudier. Just a little bit. But I have a feeling that sunset's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
There's Marley looking for an owl. Because there's a nest right up there. So there's a couple of them up there. And you can see all the droppings and everything from the nest on this building right here. Yeah, this building on the side, Damon, it looks like it was added later.
Yeah, but it definitely looks like it was a bedroom because I can see base molding, and I doubt they would bother to put base molding in like something that wasn't really a bedroom.
Right. And then right there would be the wood stove flue, and there was that was probably a cook stove. That was
a cast iron.
Yeah.
400-pound oven.
Right there. Yes, it's actually, if you look a little bit, it's starting to snow a little bit as it's coming across the plain. Yeah, Dana's cooking us up some hot dogs, and I think I'm going to get some cowboy coffee going. And so we got another kitchen right over here, so we're going to add some water to our kettle, and man, it's getting chilly. So there is definitely spurts of like hail and snow coming down, so this coffee's going to be good. So I'm going to do the traditional cowboy coffee, so we're just going to pour these grinds right into the water. Alrighty, so yeah, oh awesome, look at those. I've got the coffee. Yeah, man, those wraps look good.
They should be. Gourmet hot dog wraps.
Yeah. Those are awesome. with the flour wrap.
They're good. They're like gourmet hot dogs.
We got the grill marks on them. Stepped it up a notch. This is a 2.0 hot dog.
So I was telling you earlier, it really kind of makes you feel like a little bit of what it was like back then. I mean, you know, this was their front door. Really think about how many times they went in and out of this door. Wow. All the things that happened to them in their life. What went on, you know, just in this room.
Right.
Stories, and good times, bad times.
Mm-hmm. So what mixes Marley?
Marley is a Dachshund Lab mix, and I think she's got more of the personality of a lab.
Yeah, Dana and I just got done eating our hot dogs and stuff, and the whole time we were eating, you could hear up here in these owls' nests, right up here. There's 3 of them in actually this room. We can hear the small owls up there. So we're gonna avoid this room as much as possible, but I was hoping they'd make a couple noises. Nah, they stopped. Yeah. So we're just gonna continue to hang out in here. It's definitely windy outside and it's cold. So I've got the little buddy in the car, so I'll be fine tonight camping. So it's this is really cool. This is a beautiful place. It's neat. They'll just look out at the mountains and just really, like Dana said, imagine what it was like living here in the day. So most of the wood that's on this building, they had to haul in. It was back in the 1930s when they had sold this property to the prairie. Yeah, and moved out of this location. But, you know, left all the equipment and, you know, everything right here. Yeah, really cool. Yeah, I just really can't get over the beauty of this place. Wow, and the thing, you know, somebody actually lived here and farmed here. Now, the farm, I guess, they found it too difficult to farm in this area, so had sold it to the government, and then they made it a national monument, and now they preserve it. It's just beautiful. I can't get over it. It's pretty overwhelming, just the beauty of it. Yeah, so look back at the old house, the old homestead, right? Yeah. Oh man, pretty cool. Yeah, as the sun's starting to go down in the opposite direction, you can see right up here is the moon. So it's a great shot. So we got the sun going down, so it's getting golden. Just amazing. Really, really beautiful. Yeah, so, man, that was an awesome sunset. So that was really cool. Now Dana's got lights set up. He's got this whole room set up, and him and I are going to get ready to cook. But let me tell you what we're having for dinner. So we'll show it to you as we're cooking it. But this is 2 chicken thighs. We got this basmati, I think that's how you pronounce it, rice. And we're also going to have some corn, and we're going to do that in a little pot, but we'll show you all that here in a second. But this Old Bay, this is actually garlic and herb. I think we're going to add that to the rice just to give it a little bit more a kick. And all right, I think we're ready. Here we go. And then that corn, I'm thinking we could probably do the corn on one of those little, in one of those cups.
Okay.
Break this up a little bit.
You want me to slice up the chicken or cook it whole?
Yeah, I'm thinking they're thighs, and they should just open right up.
crooked.
Yeah.
Just get this on there.
Wow, listen, that's so good deal. Yeah, that's like marinated in something. I don't know what they marinated it in.
Probably lemon or...
So we're just going to put the corn right there. Let the corn start cooking as well. Man, that rice is heating up quick. Look at that steaming. So we'll just throw a little bit of Old Bay right in there. And that's that garlic and herb. I think that's going to add a lot of flavor to that. Like you say, you want to give that a quick stir. Yeah. Alrighty. I think it's going to need more than that, I think. So we'll give it another little shake. Chicken's looking good. Whoa, look at it flaming up. Yeah, Dan and I are both working the stove. So we got it's like musical chairs. So we're flipping the chicken. We're both recording, cooking, and neither of us are standing at the stove.
Yeah, we're just recording. The stove doing all the work.
Yeah, it is. All right. There you go. Stir that rice. Yeah, that's smelling awesome.
It is.
It really is good. Yeah, man, it's all heating up nice. I think we're just waiting on the chicken, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like the chicken, one piece looks like it's almost done. The other piece, I think I got a flip.
Yeah, it's getting some good marks on it, too.
So I was telling Tony, I really like this Coleman stove because it has a grill, so you can cook chicken, you know, whatever you want to grill, steaks.
Yeah.
And then off to the side, it's got a burner, so you can, you know, make the rice like we're doing, or the corn. You can make coffee, and so I really like this. I've normally used stoves that have 2 burners, or even 3.
Yeah, I haven't seen one with that grill
It's
on it.
really, I think it's the nicest stove that I've used for, you know, cooking multiple stuff.
Right.
I've actually got a bigger one that's about as, it actually has its own table, and I have not yet used it.
Oh, wow.
And at some point I'm going to bring that out.
Yeah. Yeah, that corn is definitely boiling. Yep, I think that's going to be good. I'm just going to pull that off the heat for a minute. Because that'll stay warm in that pipe thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that rice is about burned too, but we're going to let that on there. Yeah, we're just waiting on the chicken. Yeah. Good deal. Yep, so we just plated up our plates, and we got chicken, corn, and rice. Man, this looks good. So we're going to just go ahead and sit down and eat. Doesn't that look good? Yes, it does. Alrighty.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's actually, it kind of feels warm in here, even though I know it's not. I think it's the lights and the warm food.
Yeah. Well,
this looks amazing.
I know when you were talking earlier, I could see your breath. So I was going to mention that, but yeah, it does look amazing.
This looks incredible. If you guys are wondering what that noise is, it's my power bank that I'm using to run my light kit and to charge my camera stuff.
Oh yeah.
Corn is great.
Yeah, that was those little packs. Really good.
You want a piece of chicken? You want a piece of chicken? Here you go.
Yeah, she does.
Chicken.
Oh, that's good. Danny, you hungry for dessert?
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because Now, Dana's never had a Louisiana crunch cake, so I brought 2 of them. And you're in for a special treat because I'm going to make pineapple upside down cake with Louisiana crunch cake. It's amazing.
So I gotta say something.
Yeah.
Tony is changing the world one Walmart at a time.
One Walmart at a time, right?
Apparently, they now have crunch cakes, Louisiana crunch cakes, at our Walmart in our town.
Yeah.
Whereas several weeks ago, my wife checked, and they did not have anything. Like that.
No. And that's where I found them yesterday before I went to do the Sunday Night Live. Lindsay said, we don't have any Louisiana crunch cakes. No. And I was like, nope, I'm going to go to Walmart. And I actually was just walking around and I found them. So that's what they look like. And if you haven't seen these before, go back on one of my videos. It's actually one of the Walmart overnights that I find Louisiana crunch cake just to happenstance to eat one for dessert. And at that point, man, I love these things. And I figured out a way to make pineapple upside down cake. And so what I'm going to do is put a little bit of butter in a cup, one of these cups, and then pour brown sugar in it. Then dump the little dull pineapples in there. And then once that mixes and heats up a little bit, we drop the Louisiana crunch cake down into the cup. Now, these titanium cups, it fits perfectly in here. So I'd say in about 5 minutes, we're going to have a Louisiana crunch cake. And we're going to get Dana's impression of it. All right? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So we've got it all done. Dana's got a spoon, right?
I got a spoon.
Oh, you got a spoon. All right, grab this one right here. I just finished heating that one up. All right, so this is going to be first bite. Is it going to be Behind the Mountains approved? So this is pineapple upside down cake. Yeah. It's hot.
That is really good.
I don't know, right? So
it tastes like lemony with the brown sugar.
Yeah.
And then with the pineapple, I don't know if that's what I taste aside from the...
Well, the Louisiana crunch cake, actually, it took me a while to figure it out, but it has a coconut taste to it, a little bit of coconut. And I always described it as like a coffee cake.
Wow. Yeah, it really is it's like a coffee cake. Yeah.
But this was my version of pineapple upside down cake. Rather than making a whole big one, you can make a little one like this. It's pretty good. All right, so
this is very, very good.
It's Behind the Mountains approved, right?
So I think my wife is going to be ordering more of these.
Oh yeah,
from Walmart.
Oh yeah, and like I said, they said they just got them in. They just started carrying them, and people were buying them and buying them just over the last week, I think. And I told her, I said, this is the first time that I think, they said they didn't have them. And I said, I even made a Louisiana crunch cake shirt. That's down in the description of every video. It's that good.
Oh, this is good with the pineapple.
Yeah, it takes us to the 2.0 level. Right, next level.
Well, and the fact that it's so cold.
Yeah.
Just having something like this is really
oh yeah.
Pick me up.
And it doesn't hurt that it tastes good. Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you'll have to treat Lindsay to one.
She likes making stuff like this. She would really dig it.
Alrighty, so now that we're all done eating our dessert, we're coming out and getting our cars set up to sleep in them. Yeah. So this is going to be my bed right here, and then Dana's got his own car right over there, heating up right in front of me. All right, it's all time for bed. Oh, look at my bananas. So what I do is once I'm ready to go to sleep, I just crawl in. I got the hatch open. I crawl in the back now rather than sitting on the side seat. Then I just hold the button in, and then the door closes. I don't know if you can see it closing. It locks me in. And then I just give it a quick lock. All right, we're all in for the night. All right, lights out. Hey, good morning. Got a little bit of frost on the car, a little bit. So, time to get up. So I just hit that button, and the goes up. And look at the prairie. The sun's coming up. And get a look at the sunrise. Right there. Nice. Just coming up over the mountains. Look at all the flowers are bent over because of the cold weather. Yeah, especially those yellow ones. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a frost last night. You can see the frost on the leaves. Yeah. And the orange ones are all bent down. Yeah, it got cold here last night. But I was good. I was good all night long. Yeah, I didn't even have to get the little buddy out. Yeah, that top quilt worked perfect. All night long. All right, I think it's time for coffee. Alrighty, the coffee is all done. We're just getting ready to set up and do scrambled eggs, but look at that view. Yeah, they were scrambling. Yes, Coleman's stove is nice. Yeah, I like it. The coffee's all done. I'm gonna get a cup here in a second, but boy, these eggs, they don't take long once that heats up. But this non-stick pan works perfect for this. All right, so breakfast is done. We got scrambled eggs and ended up putting a little bit of a sharp cheddar cheese in it too, just so we have some cheesy bacon and eggs. And then the coffee's done. Dana's already got his cup. I'm going to be pouring a cup here in a second. And then we're going to sit down and we're going to eat. How about it, right? Yes, sir. All right. And I did hook up my solar panels as well as Dana did too. And we're pulling in the sun this morning. All right. So I'm going to plate this up. All right. So we're going to have our eggs and some bananas. And I still got to pour that cup of coffee.
Scrambled eggs with bacon and cheese. We got a banana. We got our coffee. I mean,
life is good, right? Yeah. Yes, it is. Awesome, awesome.
Good. Very, very good.
Yeah. You know, egg beaters aren't bad. It's real good because they store easy. You can take them places.
A little easier to deal with as far as packing way.
And then you don't have the shells at the end, you know. Alrighty, so I'm all done with my eggs and time for the banana. They've been hanging in my on my between the two handles in the car, and they do real good in there. They actually never spoil as fast. But most people, this is going to be a fun tip. So most people always open their banana on this side. When you do it, it doesn't always snap. And but if you take the other end and you just pinch it, just give it a quick pinch and pull, you can open it every time just like that. That's Tony's 2.0 tip of the day. Alrighty. All right, guys. So this was a epic spot, and I am just incredible. Just to wake up or go to bed after that sunset, and then to wake up this morning and have those eggs and kind of hang out in this well, it's not a prairie.
It's open plains.
Open plains. I always think of prairie because it felt like I was on Little House on the Prairie this morning.
I guess you could call it a prairie. That would be a correct term.
Yeah. But whatever term we use, it was awesome. And this was got to be probably my top 3, if not number 1 spot that I've ever camped at. And it's awesome that you brought us here. Really is.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun here.
Yeah, it was nice
to stay here, and I've always wanted to, and I just never had somebody that would come with me and stay here.
Well, I'm glad you picked me because this was an incredible spot. So we're going to go ahead and finish packing up, and then we're going to go to another spot?
Yeah.
All right.
And we're going to take our time leaving because there's one area of the road back here that has some mud, and we just got to be careful.
Yeah, so we're going to work our way back out and then head that way, back where we came in?
Yes.
All right, so you guys are going to see something completely different than this, so take it all in. Yeah. Thanks for coming along for our first day overnight.
And we'll see you in a few minutes. All righty, here we go. Yeah, kind of sad leaving this spot. Little bit, it's just so beautiful, but I have a feeling the next spot's going to be just as nice. So we're coming out this dirt road here and on our way back out to the front entrance. Yeah, as we're heading to our next site, Dana wanted to bring me over here. This is all pistachios, so those are all pistachio groves. The Santa Barbara Pistachio Company. Yeah, I'm gonna go in here and check it out. Yeah, this pistachio farm is really, really awesome. So back in the car and we're heading to our next location. But what's nice about this is a lot of their sales come from online. So I'll see if I can get some information and put up there. But it's the Santa Barbara Pistachio Company in Ventura Copa, California. So, yeah, and they got tons of trees, but they ship all over the world. So if you want any, hey, that's a great spot to get them. Yeah, so we're gonna slow down through here. There's a little bit of a wash we gotta cross. So we turned off the main road back there, and this is a big wash area. It looks like they got concrete instead of just macadam, and the water must just rush over it. Yeah, look at all those rocks. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, it says when it's flooding not to go through there. Oh, cows! So there's a big ranch out this way. So we just made another turn. So look at the snow still up on that mountain up there. That's some of the snow we came through yesterday. And yeah, the silvery plants, that's sage brush. So yeah, that's that tumbleweeds you see a lot of times. But yeah, we're getting into some trees now. Yeah, we're gonna cross back over this wash here. Yeah, I can't imagine this when it's got a ton of water running through it. Yeah, I can see how cars would get swept away. I mean, we're just driving through a little trickle. Well, I guess it's not a little trickle, it's a little deeper. Get the windshield washed off. Oh yeah, oh, you got it nice and clean. Oh, look at all the pines. Finally driving in trees again. Nice.
Oh, this is an amazing spot. Yeah. No, you weren't wrong. Coming to a different spot with trees. How about it?
Yeah, we can probably put the hammock up. The hammock somewhere.
Yeah. I think this will be good. Yeah. So Dana brought us to a whole nother spot, and we just got out and we looked around real quick. But just driving up, we both saw these pines right here and thought, yeah, I think this is gonna work. So we're gonna probably do the hammock tent, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least have a place to hang out.
Yeah. So we're gonna work on that, and we'll bring you back on in a bit. And just like that, with Dana's help, this thing went up way quicker than usual. And yeah, we got the ends staked down. There's a breeze here, so you're gonna see it pushing in a little bit, but we got it staked out really nice with some nice guy lines. And I'll tell you what, I can already, just standing in here, not feel the wind, and it's actually heating up all by itself just from the sun. So we're going to be hanging out in here tonight. It gives us some shelter from out of the elements, and but we're going to probably have our fire right over there, and yeah, this is going to be awesome. Alrighty. Get it.
You gotta get it.
There you go. There's Marley fetching sticks, playing. Yeah. Yeah, our camp is right over in that direction through those pines. I actually stepped down into the wash. I'm going to walk around here a little bit, but I'm seeing a lot of tracks. Yeah, but this is nice. So right over in that direction is some water. Not too far away. How about we walk over there? Yeah, look at all those rocks. This is a rock hounding field day here. You can see how the water's just been eroding away at the sides, but this is all sand mix. And you think that's a lot of rocks. Take a look on the other side of this rushing water. Yeah, that's a pile of rocks over there. Oh my gosh, this is really, really cool. Yeah, the sound of that water, and I'll tell you what, that water looks cold because it's cold out right now. I don't think it's about 52 degrees right now. Yeah, Dana just worked on making us a fire pit for our fire later. So right over there is where it's going to be. Now we got the flaps open on both ends of the tent. Right over there you can see where the fire pit's going to be. So I'm looking forward to having a fire and us sitting around and kind of just hanging out. And Dana made an awesome fire pit, and man, I'm just getting nice and warm over there. But we're getting ready to cook dinner, and what we're having steak. So there's going to be like a flat steak, and then we're going to cut it up, put it in wraps, and then Dana's going to stick that on the grill, kind of grill marks on the wrap, and then we're also going to have red potatoes, purple potatoes, and white potatoes, little fingerling ones. And then there's dessert, so stick around. Yeah, because dessert's going to be awesome. Can't wait to get the dessert. So I'm going to go get some stuff.
2 days of being cold.
Right? Yeah, and look, I got my gloves on. Yeah, because my fingers are just done. But I'll tell you what, with this heating up, it's working pretty good. Yeah. Dana, what you making?
I'm making Marley dinner.
Ooh, what is that? That looks good.
And some hot dogs.
Oh, nice. And she's patiently waiting.
Yeah. She's kind of sick of her dog food.
Yeah.
And we're camping, so
This is going to be a treat.
let her have something good.
Absolutely. So we got the steak cooking right there, and like I said, the potatoes are done, and hey, we're gonna have chili as well. But look at this moon. I'm just gonna pan you up here. That thing's huge. Doesn't that look cool? All right, look at that. And Dana did an awesome job. So this is a steak wrap right there. I don't got to point to it. You know what it looks like. Those are potatoes. So we got 3 different colors. And then he threw some chili on there. So we got chili with some cheese on it. Doesn't that look awesome? Here we go.
Guys, this is absolutely, I don't know if it's cold or what, but this is probably the best meal that I've had camping in a while.
Wow, chili's good.
Very, very good.
I get my feet up by the fire. Warm them up. Warm up them toes.
Let's try this wrap. Oh my. Yeah, I think it goes well with the chili.
I took a huge bite. I took a huge bite. I couldn't talk. That's odd for me. Oh, that's really good.
I'm going to turn this off and enjoy my meal, and we'll bring you back.
Absolutely. Yeah, Dana, Marley, and I are just hanging out in the hot tent watching the fire, and you can see our view right there. So the fire's still going, and I tell you what, with this little buddy heater, it feels like we're sitting right up against it.
It does.
Yeah.
And it's nice because it keeps the breeze off you.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got this side closed and that side open, so we got a straight shot to keep an eye on our fire, and every once in a while we'll go out and put a log on. Yeah. Oh, Marley's getting ready for bed.
She is. She's sleepy and she ate good.
Oh, she did. Yes, she did. We ate good too.
We did.
We've ate good for the last 2 days. Yeah. So we're just gonna hang out, get to know one another even better than we have yesterday. And I've really enjoyed this, Dana.
I have too.
Yeah, this has been great.
It's been a nice tour of a few different areas.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. I can't ask for 2 better nights. Little chilly tonight, but we're set up with the fire and this, and it's good. So I probably won't talk to you guys again until I hit the hay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think I'm gonna sleep good today.
Yeah, tell you what, I slept good last night. Yeah, it's nice. Alrighty, well, we'll catch you in a little bit. All right, see ya. Look at that moon. Incredible. All right, so all I do is I push this button like I showed you last night to close the hatch. It beeps a couple times. So I got the top. Well, I'm all ready to go to bed. Closed. Give it a quick lock. Lock. All right. And then I got a clapper. Lights out. All right. We'll see you in the morning. All right. Have a great night. All righty. So good morning. How you doing? So I slept awesome in here. It got down to 24 degrees last night, but I was nice and toasty underneath that top quilt there, that Thermarest top quilt. I tell you what, that has been awesome. So Dana's over there. He said he's got coffee for us, and he's making breakfast. It looked like he's making bacon. I can smell it, and who doesn't love bacon? So he's making bacon, and I think something about eggs. So I think he's going to make an omelet. All right, so I'm going to head over there and check it out, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and close this video out early. So maybe at breakfast. All right, see you in a bit. Alrighty. So good morning, Tony 2.0. Well, you know that, and Dana from Behind the Mountains, and he's brought us out on a 2-day trip, and this is just as nice as yesterday. I'm telling you. So he got up this morning, made us a bacon and egg omelet. I tell you what, he needs to go into business making omelets, if anything else. So. Well, we're going to go ahead and pack up, might do a little bit of walking around, but I'm going to go ahead and close this video out. And Dana, man, it's been awesome.
It has.
It has been tremendous.
It has.
And it's, I'm loving it. And hey, we're in California. We got to go all the way back to Pennsylvania. This is a great 2 days for that start of the trip on the way back. Where are we going? I have no clue. So that's something I got to figure out, because that's going to be, interesting. But I'm hoping you guys come along and go over to Dana's channel, Behind the Mountains, and check it out. You're gonna see, I've always appreciated Dana's camera work and his videos. They are awesome.
Thank you.
You do an amazing job, and I'll tell you what, it's gonna be neat to see the perspective of both of our videos, because you'll get a better compilation of everything that we did, because we didn't film the same stuff all the time.
Mine will probably be out sooner.
Yeah, it will probably be out sooner. That's right, because mine's coming along. You guys are still following along, but you can go over to his channel and get a good look at what we did. All right, so, well,
Tony, it's been grand.
It's been grand. It's been epic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These camping spots are just.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm coming back. That's for sure. We're gonna definitely come back, because there's a lot of places we haven't even touched on yet. So, well, I think I'm gonna go close this video out.
Yeah, we'll have our breakfast and pack up.
Alrighty. So I'll tell you what, we got a score to music. I think there's music out here.
I think there is. I hear it.
Ah, there it is. All right. So, hey, remember, it's just one adventure at a time. And, yeah, don't forget to hit a like and subscribe and follow along on this journey. Alrighty. So, Tony and Dana 2.0 out. All right. We'll see ya. Man, I can't wait to eat this egg.